Hello everyone. Well, I'm not in the Democratic race for president anymore. Never was, really. But I had some things just keep bothering me, so I figured I'd do another video and share some statistics with everybody, because I keep hearing about refugees and the poor people in Syria, and it is a terrible humanitarian situation. But let me give you some statistics from our own governmental Department of Housing and Urban Development that are startling to me. Now, I want to read for you, so just bear with me, okay? As of January of 2012, there were 633,782 homeless people in the United States. Supposed to be the richest country in the world. We have 634,000 permanent homeless people. Now here's a sad statistic. 1 out of 30 children, 2.5 million, will be homeless each year. Now I think that statistic means they're going to be homeless at some point during the year, each year. 2.5 million children. And 57,849 homeless veterans as of January of 2013. Now that's pretty sad. And it doesn't get any better as I read on. Now, homeless at some point during the year, throughout the year for at least a few nights. Somewhere, they're estimated it to be somewhere between 2.3 and 3.5 million people in America at least spend a few nights a year sleeping on the curb or on a bench or wherever. That's ridiculous. And here's a statistic that really blows the mind. Vacant houses outnumber the number of homeless people by 5 times. We have enough buildings to put them in. Why are they on the street? What is wrong with this country? The politicians. Now, per the U.S. Conference of Mayors in 2008, the most commonly cited causes of homelessness were lack of affordable housing, that's 72% of them. Poverty, 52% of the homeless due to poverty. Unemployment, 44%. So your 5.1% unemployment rate is a little skewed, wouldn't you say? And the suggestions were more housing for the disabled, create more jobs, and build more assisted housing units. Oh, great. No one bothered to say how. Look, I am serious when I would say that if I was ever in charge of this country, if I was the president, there would not be one refugee brought into America unless we solved our own homeless problems first. This is disgusting. We have a Congress, all these rich people, Donald Trump, all these people who have all this money, and they complain if they don't get a raise. They won't give the Social Security people, many of them elderly who rely on this income, they won't give them a raise. But of course their Medicare premiums will go up, so they're losing money. Yet the Congress gets their raises. They use scare tactics when a shutdown is imminent because of their lack of being able to do anything and pass any laws in Congress. So they threaten people with their Social Security and Medicare. And then we have all these homeless people in the United States. 58,000 are veterans. If we don't care about the people who are protecting our country at dirt pay in many times, and I know people keep saying, oh, they get all these other things. Look, why don't we let Congress go out there and put on some fatigues and carry a gun and get paid about $30,000, $20,000, whatever it is, with very little in benefits and see how they like it. The list of congressmen that are worth well over $5 million is longer than the list of the middle class anymore. This country is upside down. And it has to stop, and it has to be changed. Who's going to do it? Hillary? You got to be kidding me. Hillary and Bill made $230 million since in the last year, I'm sorry. That does not include her salary as Secretary of State. $230 million in income. I wonder what they paid in tax. This is wrong. Donald Trump, he says he's worth $10 billion. Forbes has him at about $3.5, so there's Donald Trump for you. But still, $3.5 billion. He's funding his own campaign, and you think he could give one of these homeless people a sandwich or something? Are you kidding me? People, we need to get riled up about this stuff. This is wrong. It's fundamentally wrong. It's morally wrong. It's ethically wrong. Why aren't we holding our leaders accountable to fix this stuff? Because the system is broken. Our electoral system is broken. The government is broken. It's just sad. And Hillary Clinton or Bernie Sanders or Donald Trump or Ben Carson or Jeb Bush or Marco Rubio or any of them, none of them are going to fix it because it favors them. They're rich, or they're politicians that are rich. Why in God's name would they change anything? They can say all they want, but they're not going to. There's only one way that we're going to be able to do it. The United States has to elect somebody who's not a rich politician. That's all there is to it. You know? Somebody who's maybe a little smarter than I am. Somebody who's got more connections and they can raise money. But I'm telling you, this is never going to change unless we insist on it and we elect somebody who will make the changes and have the guts to tell these people we're sick and tired of it and we're not taking it anymore. That's the way I feel. How about you?